A shortage of iron because we have used it all up. Building up engineering means that we need to leave the base, strap ourselves into our rover, and go looking for some iron in this episode of Space Engineers. Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers, and the first thing we've got to show you is Exia's little handiwork with projectors. So check this out, we have a projection of our base, which is really going to help us out.
So what this is the projector preview mod. You just put a projector down, put preview, and then you can either load something from your blueprint menu or load whatever the current grids currently are. Get a nice little spinning preview of it.
Which is really awesome for the simple fact that we just like fancy things. Also, it looks like we may have missed a block. I can see a block that we haven't welded, that we can't actually get to. That we literally cannot get to. Can you see it?
Is it the one that's at the very bottom?
Yes.
Well, I think there's a hold. I think there's a nice little circular divot down there.
Oh, okay. If we can get to that, maybe either get rid of that or actually weld it up. There's also a couple down the side that we can get going. But with that, let's run underneath. I mean, I suppose Exia, whilst we're not using it, we just have it switched off.
Yeah.
I suppose that would be the best way to do this. So we're going to run underneath, and we are going to immediately continue with what we have. So this is our refinery rooms, our assembler rooms, our... well, everything rooms, I guess. But today's to-do list is refinery. Get the refineries going, figure out where to put the assemblers, do some pipe work, a lot of conveyor work, and the stone upgrade modules, so we can actually start getting all those millions of bits of stone that Jacobin went and collected, refined. So where do we begin? I'd say maybe bringing the second refinery down.
Yeah, we can bring the refinery down, and then we can, if someone wants to work on piping. Yeah,
we'll start working out where the conveyor systems can go. So let's bring that second refinery down. Jacobin, don't bow in front of your golden drone master.
It's not my master. Just mentioning that. Also, I have no clue what you're talking about.
Clearly.
We shall encase him into the golden throne for you working on your people.
Alright, so I've noticed something, and I'm about to give this a go. So, I've been drilling this. Grinding this refinery down. I'm going to grind it down to 1%. There. That's 1%, but I haven't taken anything out of it. So if you grind it down now, will it just pop everything in your inventory?
No, it will scatter it among the ground.
Lovely.
I'll get what I can, and then the rest of it goes on the ground like a loot pinata.
Okay. Because I'm looking at that and I'm thinking, well, hang on a second, because if I can't do that, you know what? I've just realised something. For some bizarre reason, I have creative mode tools on again.
That is a bad thing.
Yep.
So those resources that you just grinded, we're not getting those back.
No, I grinded them.
No, I
Okay.
I grinded them, but I didn't actually take anything, and that's what I wanted to. That's what I was trying to check. What happens if I do that? I've got girders and construction components. What do I have them for? Right, construction components, go. Let's get all these construction components out of here. We need more steel plates. Hopefully that thing is getting steel plates. And we also need to work out what we're going to be doing on this side. Right. 4 large steel tubes to go.
Yeah, I'll grab them. You need the interior plate in order to plan out the conveyor panels. Conveyor panels? No, what am I talking about? Conveyor tubes.
Interior plates for conveyor tubes. Yep, I don't have any interior plates on me right now. Hold on, I've got 9.
I think that's it.
That's not great. Let me see. Hold on. I've got 134 of them now.
Okay.
That should be enough. And I've got plenty of hydrogen. Okay, so how are we going to do these? Right, I think we need to start from up in our cargo room. Do we want to make our cargo room at top bigger then? As in, if we expand it out to this, encompass this area here as well, and then maybe even out this area, so it's like an L shape.
Right.
With 2 doors.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, and then that way.
What were you planning for the rest of the area?
Sorry.
What were you planning for the rest of the area?
Medical room, I guess. Quarters, and obviously a corridor, and then that goes towards a silo.
Right.
So something like that. But this area can be cargo, maybe up to this block here, or something. So let's.
We have room to expand. So right
yeah.
now we are good with just our 3 cargo cans.
Ooh, actually, I've just thought of something. The lift that Jacobin was talking about. Remember the lift for the drone?
Yeah.
The elevators.
Yes. Where do we want that? Do we want to pop that right at the end, or is it going to be down the L? Because
because of the way that the refineries are done, it's going to be very hard to navigate the drone through the gap, because it's a 3-wide gap.
I think the drone should be able to fit through that gap, though, shouldn't it?
I don't know. Do we want to have it go this?
I mean, I could, in theory, rework the drill so that it takes up less of a footprint if we need to. So yeah, it should be fine.
Or could we, if we wanted to, could we move the refineries on the other side 1 block back, or have we already sorted that out? No, we've already done that. We can't go any further back. That's as far back as we can go. Yeah, we can't go any further back on that side, because on this side we need to put a wall as well, which we haven't got, and that side we've moved it as far back as we can, so we can't actually. Right, okay, so yeah, that thing is going to have to fit through that gap. I think it can fit through that gap.
I can re-engineer the drill in order to make it so that it takes up a smaller footprint.
Yeah, because we can put the suspension 1 further in.
Yeah, we can even put it 2 further in, so that the wheels are just outside of the regular chassis. It really depends. So
yeah,
I'll
we've got the
work
options
on that whilst you're working on something else. And
yeah, yeah. So I'll start. Yeah, let's start welding this up.
Permission to go retrieve ice.
Sorry.
Permission to go retrieve ice, since we don't have any in storage.
We don't have any.
No. We've got none in the system.
Right, maybe we should go on an ice mission with our drone then.
No, sorry, we have 19,000.
I was going to say, I was sure we had some somewhere.
Do you want me to move the oxygen hydrogen generator downstairs?
Not just yet. That's probably the last one we're going to move over. Because we will need that, because I think I'm going to run out of hydrogen soon enough. And we don't actually have ladders set up everywhere, do we?
I should have rethought this.
What happened?
I started taking up the stairs at the bottom, and then I ran out of hydrogen.
Jacobine?
Do you want a hydrogen bottle?
Yes, I'll take a hydrogen bottle.
Okay, en route.
Okay, so Jacobine's new job is he is a, well, insert your local delivery service here, deliveryman.
Have you turned me into an Amazon bot?
Yes, there we go. He's the Amazon bot. Now, I guess we just wall here. Then we've got space for another set there. That goes out there. This comes along here. That goes there. Do we want to, Xia, if you're having a look at this, if you're nearby, do we want to add more steel grid, a steel grid along here up to the edge of this area, or should we just bring it in and around?
Those handrails are pointless.
Which handrails?
Come up here. Jacobine, try that. I don't think those handrails exist. I think they're just for looks.
They are just for looks.
Okay, does that spiral staircase work in any which way?
So the handrails on the spiral staircase are non-existent.
Okay.
But but it will be in a singular column. So, and if it's surrounded by armor blocks, then we won't fall off.
Okay, well, I'm not sure whether do we want the spiral staircase or not. I mean, I'll leave that to you then. That's your guys' choice.
Do we not have ladders?
We do have ladders, and we have retractable ladders too, which really look awesome.
Then why don't we use some of those instead?
Okay, Exia, do you want to put up retractable ladders instead?
Sure.
To get up and down through... Hang on a minute, but why would we want to do that? To get up and down through...
Seems like a lot of work.
Yeah, an actual base. It's not like we want to go up and down through just a small area. It's sort of the actual base that we're trying to go up and down through. I don't know. I hope the assembler is actually still assembling steel plates for us. Doesn't sound like it's doing anything.
It's out of iron.
But we've
Hang on,
got...
let's link up to the system. It can't be out of iron.
I was going to say, there is so much iron. How can it be out of iron?
What the?
Blazes?
Yeah, good as
Yeah.
It has no iron. Because we have no iron.
No, we have lots of iron. We have 400,000 iron.
Where?
Surely we have 400,000. It can't have used 400,000 iron.
I'm not seeing any others in the grid-wide inventory. Unless the two grids have been disconnected, which I doubt.
I know we had 400,000 iron. Where is that all gone? Hang on.
We have no iron.
No, we have no iron. But we do have 2,500 steel plates.
What? Okay. Do you want me to go grab some iron then?
Yeah, I think we might need to go on a mining mission very, very quickly.
Yeah, because the last mining mission we had was we went to a radioactive cave.
Yeah, this time we need to go find iron. Okay. Ooh, this is an interesting setup. I can't...
Nice.
These weird stairs. I like this.
Oh, that, the squares?
Yeah, I can't get up the stairs. Small problem.
Stairs too small?
I think it's this bit at the top. Is that another bit of... I think that's another bit of stair, isn't it?
Yeah, I think I just spaced it wrong. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I've just dropped a few things, by the way. Oh, I can't even get out of this now. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, it's not very kind to space-wise.
No, but it's okay. We've got the vertical space, so we do have that. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and crank up our suspension settings on the rear wheels. In fact, on all the wheels. Okay.
For the transport.
For our little transport vehicle. Strength 6%. I'm assuming that's what it is. So I'm gonna put that up to 30%. I hope this is just to stop it being a lowrider again.
Now here's the question: do we want to be able to bring the mining drone with us when we go mining?
That would be interesting. If we could have a lift that went up all the way, and we could drive it onto the back of this, and just take it with us.
That would be interesting.
That would also be really quite helpful, because then the mining rig is used for multiple things.
Yes. I will have to rework the mining drone a bit more in order to make that
Well,
work.
we make it quite narrow.
Yeah, we'll make it quite narrow, but in addition, I'll add pistons with landing gears on them so that it can properly support itself. Because having a wheeled vehicle on a wheeled vehicle, even if one of them is parked, doesn't really work properly.
It's supposed to now. They said it does, but
I take what the developers say about the stability of wheels with a pinch of salt.
that is really true. That actually, I will point that out. Okay, so should we go get some iron?
Yes.
Okay, I know the location of a few iron rocks.
Okay, I just replaced our old stairs.
Okay, that's fine.
Do you have rear lights?
Sorry?
Yeah, there we go. Never mind.
I have a whole bunch of lights. I feel I really want to add more spotlights to this vehicle to really light up the area.
Oh, I only get a regular hand drill.
No, there should be a special hand drill for you too.
There is not.
There should have been 3.
I know there is 3. There's none though.
Ah. Okay, well, I guess you're
You should
stuck
probably
with it.
craft one.
What, with the steel that we don't, with the iron we don't have?
We've got 20 iron. It takes less than 20 iron in order to make a drill.
It takes 20 iron.
Oh, okay then.
We have 19.1, isn't it?
You could dismantle some steel plate in order to get some iron ingots.
I can actually. We don't need all these regular welders, do we?
No.
No. Coming up, Jacobine and I wait on Exia.
Shush.
I run up and down stairs getting stuck. And we see a projection of our new base. Welcome back to Space Engineers. There we go, that's that one done.
Does it really count as new if it's the base that you've always used?
True.
I think
And
it would
we'll
be
see a
new
projection of our base. There you go. Alright, now the only problem is that I don't know whether what I'm about to take us to is going to be iron. It says iron, but you know what this place is like. It changes it every now and then. There's silver there. I think this one. And I label this interestingly because I wrote iron that looks like an ice rock. Because when I saw it, that's exactly what it looked like.
Hello, darkness, my
It looked
friend.
like an ice rock, but when I scanned it with the drill, it had iron. Okay.
Can I add in? I'm not too fond of this darkness mod.
It's quite realistic, though.
Scary things in the dark.
They're
Yes.
only shadows.
Only shadows.
And wild Vectrix.
Well, he has to join us to be a wild Vetrix.
True. Okay. You ready for this? I'm getting 3 signals from this single rock.
I see iron and silver.
Okay. This is the really weird part. You see iron and silver, but when I scanned this, I saw ice. What I'm going to do is...
Those spotlights are getting on my nerves ever so slightly.
It's okay. I'm gonna reverse back. That way we can actually just dump it straight in. Like that. We need more spotlights. That's what we need.
We need the same thing that we have on top of the base.
Yes.
Okay. For a second there, I saw the rock as completely mined out. But then
Yeah, I
it returned.
saw that too.
I see ice. I don't see iron. No, wait, I see
rock also?
iron. I see iron. No, I
I
see...
see silver.
Silver.
I see ice. I'm telling you, I see ice right in front of me.
Are we collecting the rock or are we just depositing it?
I just realized something.
What's that?
We said we're out of iron. What do we have as a module that we've put on one of the refineries?
Stone.
Which turns into...
Oh, iron!
I see iron? No, this isn't iron.
The iron may be rolling away.
Oh no.
It is rolling away. Stop.
Uh,
Why do you think I started uphill?
I started uphill as well, and then it just rolled downhill.
I started on the other side.
okay, guys, you guys see iron. I see nothing but ice and stone. Oh wait, no, I see No, that's not iron. Wait, I don't know.
Are you thinking the white ore is ice?
It certainly looks like ice.
It's silver.
It's silver. Well,
Yes.
when I dig it, it's stone.
Uh-huh.
Hang on, did I just pick... Okay, hang on, I've just picked up something. Oh yeah, it is silver. It is silver. Okay, so I didn't see ice, I saw silver.
So we're not completely crazy, are we?
Not completely, but I still can't see the iron.
So, Jacobine, are you still mining on the other side of the rocks rolling down the hill?
I built a trench, so that doesn't happen.
Coming up, we go to an iron rock and end up digging out some silver. Dump that in there, dump that. I've got some stone anyway, but if we don't need the stone, then... Okay, seriously, where is the iron?
There's probably an iron in the rock.
Oh boy. I'm just picking up silver now. And I'm watching... I really need to keep an eye on the back of the truck. Right, did you say you have a trench out your side?
I've made a trench so that it doesn't
Yeah, that's fine.
roll down.
Yeah, every time we used to go digging something at the start, that's exactly what we used to do. Everything just had trenches.
Stop in the song.
Oh, I just saw
I
iron.
found the iron.
This is good news.
I figured iron was probably at the bottom.
Yeah. Now imagine bringing the mining drone to this. Make it so much easier.
It certainly would. Right. Let me go grab all this iron. Okay, this iron is just flickering. The textures are going berserk. They are going crazy there in front of me right now. I don't know what I'm looking at, iron or silver. This makes my eyes go funny because I'm tired. Because it's flickering, it's constantly flickering between red and silver.
You're phase shifting, that's why.
Maybe I'll find Snaggles. And Carter and Vectrix when I phase shift. Right, so what we'll do is, if it ends up full, if our truck ends up full or too heavy, we'll remove all the stone that's in it and just replace it with whatever we can.
Right, we have about 14,000 iron ore at the moment.
I think each one of these rocks, if I remember correctly, had up to... We worked this out, didn't we, Jacobine? Is it up to 40,000 in a rock?
Maybe. I can't remember anymore.
Yeah, it was some time ago. Okay. Yep, I'm digging silver and iron's coming out. This is my life. Yes, I'm digging silver and iron comes out. Lovely. I mean, that's got to be like really unlucky, doesn't it, for most people?
For most people, yes. For us, we have barely any use for silver.
Yeah. Can you imagine that? Oh look, we found a silver mine. Start digging it. Iron. Okay, the back of this is still managing.
Yeah.
We have 12,000 iron in one container now. I'm gonna put all the iron in the container on the right. Yeah. That way at least we know what's where. And we have a easy count. And then we'll just use the stone for ballast. If we need to. Okay. I think this is probably a good time to end the episode. With us digging in a phase shifting. Wow, we've really made a mess of this. Have you seen what the mess we've made of this?
Yep.
Well, there you have it. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Space Engineers. Don't forget to hit the like button if you liked the video and subscribe to catch more episodes. If you have not yet done so, please follow me on Twitch at www.twitch.tv/ecgadget, and please consider also supporting me on Patreon, www.patreon.com/ecgadget. Lastly, please do follow or subscribe to all the other players in this series. Channel links to the channels for Vectrix, Snaggles, Carter and Jacobine will be in the description box below, as will the links to my Patreon and Twitch. Once again, thank you, and we shall see you soon in Space Engineers.